Film your hands if you want. Oh, it was already recording. There you go. Record straight away.
Excellent. So now you've got my bum in it. Well, as you can see, it's a box. It is from DHL.
What?
Apparently somebody can't read. I bought, as you can see, a nice power oven. It's a microwave. Hell. I'm a giant Wally that you know better as a dodo, called Derpy. Hopefully, this is my motherboard, which I ordered off Amazon. I can't remember what it is now, but it's got lots of letters and numbers as its name. And yeah, the box. I think it's for a microwave, but fingers crossed this is one. Lots of packing. Oh man. There we go, that's a motherboard. Don't really need that. That can go back in there. That's a box for the cat. Right, motherboard. Crosshair V, I'm guessing that probably means 5, Formula Z. This will take the biggest and the best AMD processors out at the moment, as you can see there. And fingers crossed, I'm going to put it in my computer now. So let's dig it out. Check that out. That's a bit flash, isn't it? I might have to send it back, it's too good for me. What have we got in here? There we go, another box here full of cables. All the little bits and pieces I need to put it together. Some software. Manual. Hopefully I won't be needing that because I'm going to do it man style and just put it together and cross my fingers that it actually works. We shall see. Right, next bit is dig my computer out. So you can stop now. Hello! Right, after a bit of a struggle, I've got this beast out from under the desk. This is my computer. It's the start of my build this year. I've not made money, so I'm going to do it month by month. So you're going to get some more of these videos. Hopefully you can put up from my face. But yeah, it is a Corsair Air 540 case. It's quite large, as you can probably guess. I'm not the biggest person in the world, but yeah, it's almost half a metre tall. It's a beast. But hopefully when I'm finished, it should work out quite nicely. Very nice looking case. I've had the same computer case for absolutely years. But anyway, we're gonna hopefully install and get working my motherboard. Depending on when you see this video, is kind of dependent on whether this works or not, because if it doesn't work it might be a few days before you see me again. If it does work, this will be coming out on Friday. No. So yeah, right, you know, have a look in here. Looks very small, also looks very tidy, which is nice, which is kind of partly why I got this case, because all the hard drivey stuff is on the other side. I'll show you that another time. But yeah, this is my old motherboard, which is going to be forwarded on to one of my friends, because it's not a bad motherboard, but it just won't take the new chip that I'm hopefully going to install in the new one. So what I'm going to be doing is taking all this stuff out, putting the new stuff back in, and sort of explaining a little bit what it does along the way. Thanks, dog! So yeah, catch me in a minute when I've got this out. I'm trying to prove that I'm actually looking at the manual. Sometimes you just have to. Okay, got the old bits out. Leave them there. Not looking too hot, to be honest. Then put a new motherboard in. Now I have to fill it with things. I've already started wiring a few of the more, I say complicated bits. This is the kind of complicated bit. It deals with the switches on the front of your computer so you can turn it off and on and reset it in things. And this little cable here lets me plug in my audio and my microphone and stuff in the front, which is very handy for recording stuff. Power, a bit more power, and the fans, of which I have many. This thing runs so cool, it's amazing. Hopefully later on I'm going to add in a big sort of water cooled radiator thing in the top, but we'll get to that later. What I'm going to do at the moment is these little simple bits down here I'm going to pop these out the old motherboard and pop them into the new one. That's a stick of RAM, or you might know it as memory. If anybody ever talks about their computer having so many gigabytes of RAM or gigabytes of memory, this is mine. Not the fastest in the world, because I bought it kind of cheap, but this is, if I remember rightly, there's 8 gig on there and 8 gig on that one, giving me 16 gig all over. So we're going to pop it in here and put it. Oops. Make sure I get the right way round to help, because they only go in one way, thankfully, otherwise I'd muck it up. That's one in there, and I'll pop the other one in the other black slot. That's what you get with memory, they tend to come in twos, so this has got like 2 banks of memory, so one's black, one's red, just so it's easier so you can tell which one's which. So that's the easy bit done, that's the memory popped in, that should happily work. Got a little bit of dust on it, but that should do the trick. It's, if anybody's interested, it's Kingston Hyper Black. It's not very fast, I'll put some more details in the description if anybody wants to know. This is the kind of important bit. This is my CPU, central processing unit for the boring side of stuff. So I'll plug the fan. Now, this is a bit of an older one. It's only a 6 core. I'll be upgrading it to a bigger one, which is why I've got this motherboard. And there we go. There's the cooler off. You can see it's pretty dusty. It's been giving me a few problems with heat recently, which is part of the reason why I'm upgrading, I think. So that's the cooler off. You can see it's quite full of dust in there. Everything electrical carries dust. Carries dust? Catches dust. I know what I mean. I don't suppose I'm good, but I know what I mean. But yeah, this is the big expensive, hopefully not going to break it, bit here. That is a AMD FX 6350, I think. It's a 6 core. I've overclocked it a little bit, which means it's running faster than it should do, which is why it gets so hot. That's kind of my own fault. But yeah, it's. You see all the little pins on the back there? I don't know if the camera picked that up. There's 924 pins on there. That's got, what's it called? Is it 32? Oh, I can't remember the classification they call it, but it's like very, very small stuff inside that. Tiny little chip. That's the bit that makes everything on your computer work. On your computer, you'll probably have a different one from mine. I suspect most people watching probably got Intel or Mac, but I prefer AMD. That's just me. There's no particular reason for that. That's just me. Now, hopefully I'll put this in the right way around first time and not muck it up. We shall see. It should just drop down. There we go, perfect. And you put the little arm down, so it locks it in place, like a lot of things on the computer have, like these little tabs there. You pop the little arm down, and now it's locked in my computer. So I can pop my heatsink back on, blow a bit more dust out of it. Yeah, sorry about that. And we'll get back to you when I've finished putting the rest of the gubbins in, I think. It's got extra bits on it. Slow mode switch, yeah, we leave that turned off. That doesn't sound like fun. That's it, it's all plugged in, all plugged together. It looks very nice and neat, which is why I got this case in the first place. Most of the cables are kind of hidden on the other side. The other side looks a bit messy because I've not sorted that out yet. But yeah, CPU's in with its little fan and cooler. As I said, that's going to be changed at some point, but we're not worried about that now. All my fans are plugged in, wired up. Got my power wired up, my RAM's in, we've put that in. Put my graphics card in with its big old extra power cable because it needs lots of power. It's not the best graphics card in the world, it's a GTX 750 Ti. It does the job at the moment. As you can see, you see me playing games, it works quite nicely. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop the side back on. We're going to
take the film off.
We're going to take the film off the side, yes, because I know it's been bugging you. We're going to take the film off so you'll actually be able to see inside my computer. I'm just like dusting it like a wally. And then I'm going to hopefully put the disc in and put on some new software-y type stuff onto my computer and everything will run perfectly, and you'll see a video on Friday when you're supposed to, and not sometime next week when I finish crying because I've broken everything. You shall see. Pretty cool. Check that out, the motherboard's glowing itself. Didn't realise it had lights in it. Look, the thing's lit.
Yeah, I can't see it. Tap it all focus.
Oh, like Tron. That's actually inside the computer. That's pretty cool. Right. Have a look at that. Keep that out there. Get that away. Stuff. Doing something, that's a good start. There's all sorts of numbers and things blinking away down inside it. 99, 64, I don't know what any of that means. Running, that's good. F2, delete, 1 and 2. Please. It's possibly the bit where I need a CD. This bit might take a while, so hopefully come back when it's like doing computerized stuff that people actually recognise. I took you through this bit, but it's going to be very boring, a lot of numbers, a lot of jargon, which probably won't make too much sense. If anybody's really interested, I'll do it another time, but I have to do like boring bad stuff now, or boring dodo stuff now. So derp you later.
Hello! Welcome back to Derpy's Little World. Yeah, as you've probably guessed, I did all the computery things and it's working, so we're here at the Hall of Heroes. We're going to stick a name up. Before I do that, I've got some questions. I have got some questions. I actually have questions. Right, there's one I meant to do ages ago by Pixel Bacon, who asked... What was it he asked? He asked how I got my name. Kind of a bit of a not very interesting story, I guess. Was having a chat with some people and we kind of figured I was a bit of a derp because I tend to get myself killed a lot and fall off things. Yeah. And we were thinking what sort of kind of animals are a bit derpy, and we thought of a dodo because it kind of just was not a very sensible bird from like history and things. I don't know if anybody knows history of dodos. Dodo fact for you. They're extinct because they kind of got eaten because they weren't very clever and ran towards the people that were eating them because they'd never seen them before. I don't know if that makes them stupid or just a bit derpy, like me. I also think they were blue, that's why I'm blue. I like blue, blue is good. Anyway, my second question, I'll see if I can pronounce this right. Shaquira? I think. I hope I'm got that right. I'm very sorry if I haven't. I probably haven't. That'd be about right for me. Asked when or how old I was when I got my first mobile phone or cell phone. Right. Hang on. No, there we go. Right. I was, I believe. Ooh, this is a long time ago. I was about 15, I think. I think I was about 15 when I got my first cell phone. Wasn't a very good one. Was a bit of a brick. It was pretty much indestructible. It went down toilets and in drinks and got bounced off things. I believe I dropped it out of a first floor window once as well, but it was great. So yeah, I was about 15, I think. I think I was about 15. I can't remember now. That's so bad. My memory's awful. Anyway, Derpy's Hall of Heroes. Hello. Won't punch that too much, it might fall off. Hopefully, I've got myself a sign in here. Otherwise, this could be a bit awkward, and I might have to borrow Bob's sign. Okay, we're just going to borrow Bob's sign today. Ooh, don't walk in the lava, Derpy. Because we don't need to know that's a portrait of Squiggly Bob and his big nonsensical nugget. Let's see if we can get up there. Yeah, right, today we are going to put on, I'm just going to type it out, Expo Man 31. I've kind of done that wrong, it's all supposed to be capitals. Hang on. Expo Man 31. There we go. Expo Man 31. You're a dude. Told me yesterday he's just had a little bubby. So, congratulations on your little bubby. Wondered why you hadn't been around for a little while. But yeah, thanks for watching and stuff, dude. Thanks for commenting. And you are now on my wall of Hall of Heroes. So thank you very much. It's been a bit of a weird Friends Friday video today. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm not too sure whether you're going to have enjoyed seeing me be a bit of a wally put my PC back together. But I'm going to do a bit more of that. Once a month I'm going to buy myself a new shiny bit and install it. So you're probably going to see a bit more of me pulling things apart and getting a little bit worried that I've possibly broken stuff. But yeah, as you can see, it's all running lovely. It's actually running a lot quicker than it used to, and hopefully it should mean that I can play lots of computer games. I should be able to play all the new stuff as well, which would be nice. And you'll see a lot more of me and Derpy's Little World. So yeah, thank you very much for watching again. If anybody's got any comments or questions or stuff you'd like to do, like me to do in the next Friends Friday video next week, or if you want to shout out, or if you quite fancy being stuck on the wall, maybe, like, I don't know, impress me. Yeah, we'll go with that. Impress me. We'll find something. And yeah, well, I'll see you next week. I'll see you tomorrow in Derpy's Little World, since computer is working and I can now go and edit it. And you'll see more of me, and hopefully I will see more of you when you come back and watch some more. Alright, cheers everybody. Bye bye. Bye.